Hey guys, hope everyone out there is doing good. This is Rich with Master Clubs Tour, and we're doing a review of La Ramona National. Hard for me to say that. The designer here is Eskil Walnum, and it's his third course on TGC 19. I'm not overly familiar with him. Um, he's made Oakfield and Irishman's Castle. They were both highlands, and this one, La Ramona, is a desert course. Okay, so Master Clubs Tour is a PS4 society where obviously we only play Master Clubs, and if you're interested, it's a 20 handicap max. A lot of good guys there, players from the web all the way down to I think CCZ. Um, so it's a lot of fun. You can check us out there at a PS4 site. And let's go. The first thing I notice is, wow, lots of rocks, boy. That is a lot of rocks. Look at this. That must have taken forever. Not a bad look though. I do like the bathroom over here looking at that. That's pretty cool. Alright. We got a windmill for, I don't know. Guess some power in the desert. Who knows? Old Texas Longhorn T markers. This could be wild. Let's go. That bunker's a little bit big, maybe. But then again, for what you're trying to do and move the fairway, I get it. Really, might as well lay up here, because going for it's not going to do too much. I'm just going to lay up. We'll see what we get over here. Here we go. All right, Eskil, show me what you got here, buddy. All right, we're off. And right in that bunker. I'm surprised it flew that far. Okay, we get to test the bunker out right off the bat here. It's pretty cool. Whoa. Yeah, I didn't want to have to do that out of the first bunker, but let's go ahead and do that. Oops. All right, we're going to get to see the greens really good here. Find out what speed they are. Oh, got a 737 max coming in. Watch out. It's a nasty putt here. Should flatten out some. Green speed 165. I like that speed. Don't like this putt. Totally my fault. They just try to get me in the neighborhood. Ooh, as I feared, a little bit laggy there off of one. It was definitely shaking. Playing on a regular PS4. We'll get to par and get out of here. We'll see if that lag continues on. But that's a lot of rocks. Okay. Interesting stuff he did here. I like the little condos and the... What do you do here? Took time to make the houses bigger. They got a little pond or pool or whatever. Okay, that looks cool. Let's hope the course's playability can match up with that. I guess the theme is going to be some plants in the bunker. It's subjective. I'm not a huge fan of that. Looks pretty good though, so I'm okay with that. Now we got a 592. Interesting. Down the hill. It's worth a gamble. Otherwise, I'm probably not going to reach anyway. So I'll take a shot with the driver. Uh-oh, very fast it's going to come out. It's going to be a long round. That's going to be very bad. All right. Try to knock that off. Obviously laying up here. So, I mean, took a lot of time here with the city and the looks. Looks like it could be a golf resort in New Mexico or something like that. That looks pretty good. See if I can do it justice with a little play. Man, everything is fast. That time I pushed it right, so that should work. Need to stop that. All right, didn't really see any lag there. Let's see when we're putting if we get anything. I am going to putt this. Ooh. Little bit of lag there, just when I hit it. Definitely a stutter. That's two in a row there that had some lag. Again, it might just because you got so many objects in such a closed area. And I get the theme you're going for. Got some cool looks. You did some cool things with the buildings here. You really did. The tee box is switching. Not a huge fan of that. Boy, these areas are close. This is tucked in. Might play good on a PS4 Pro. So far, I could feel a little laggy. Just even moving the stick. Let's see what happens. Hitting everything fast. That should be all right. Probably could have went for that. Not a bad layout so far. I'm just worried about the lagginess here, but we're going to move on and see what happens. Man, this very fast is ridiculous. I'm not sure what is going on here. Is that going to come back for me? No. Maybe. Nope. All right. Decent breaker here. It's got a little challenge in it for sure. Probably overplayed that break. It was going to turn, but too late. Okay. This one did not lag, so not as bad here. Let's move on to 4. See what lies us over there. .188, playing 187. With that wind, 183. With that wind, I think I'm going to go down to a 7-iron. Maybe a touch of D-loft and a hair of fade. Looks pretty good. Oh, man. A little lagginess there again on the graphics were actually shimmering. Got so much stuff going on. Not that it looks bad. It could just be my machine to the point, but this is going to have to stop. That was okay with no lag. I'm sure it's not an issue for anybody on PC or PS4 Pro. I'm not familiar enough with the Xbox to let you know that. Where the hell is the hole? Okay. Boy, Wouldn't want to live over there. Pretty good shot here. Makes you think. Might as well just... Is there any reason? Yeah, I don't even know if that's going to carry. Let's see. That should be okay. Okay, then. Let's see what we got here. 178. Going up 7. 180 in this wind. 183 should be good. Maybe a touch of loft. Maybe a little more. Let's try that. Ooh. Worried about that fast. Now I'm pushing it. Okay. Don't deserve any better than that. This must be the other side of the first tee, I think. See if I can stop that close. Nope. Kind of a flat putt, not too much into it. I don't know if it's going to turn for me. Oh, no, it does not. Okay. No lag on that hole, at least. Hang on as I update something, guys. Sorry about that. Having a little issue. Try to do something with the graphics. Maybe. I don't know why. This is going on here. Alright, I don't think it's anything that's that bad. Just get out of here. Alright, we're at La Ramona National. We're through 5. There were a lot of rocks in the first couple holes that were laggy to the point where it was becoming an issue. The last 2 were not bad. Let's see what we got here. Big turn. Question is, can you get around this corner? First, we'll take a look at that. Wow. Those 2 little evil bunkers there, but you can get over there. So the drive is over here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, wonky swing again. That should play okay. I mean, it must have taken forever to do all these condos and buildings. This is a crowded little desert community here. No doubt about that. Just delop a flop. I think I could probably get there. Bounce up. Ooh, that was a little evil. Tried to get good touch going there. I will put it anyway. Oh, thought I might get it. Okay. Not bad. Not laggy there, too. So really the first couple holes had some serious lag. There are so many buildings so close to the course. And a lot of them are, the imagination level is through the roof here. I'm feeling like it's just almost a little too much. Maybe it backs off a little bit on the back or something. Who knows? Okay, 172 down 8. And with that wind, that's not going to get there. Let me loft a 7 up at it and try to go right at it. Swing getting a little wonky again. That should hang. No bounce at all. Did loft it, so. Yeah, I don't like, I know what you're trying to do. I don't like the fence particularly that close. That's, I mean, it's my fault to be over there, but I can't really see and get my timing down. And some of the poles are too high there. It just doesn't, that doesn't look great, in my opinion. See if I can make the putt anyway. All right. Moving on. Really like a little breathing room with these buildings here. Everything feels really claustrophobic. Did a nice job in the design. With these rocks, though, I'm really afraid of the lag back here, too. And it's 496, so got to take a poke at it, see what happens. Boy, luckily I'm going fast now. Swing is getting wonky again. Yeah, even the graphics are bending. Now I have the regular PS4. Even in flight, the graphics are having a hard time drawing it all. There's so much out here. So much eye candy. Really starting to get shaky, though. Maybe fine in your system. I'm finding it. This is a tough shot. I mean, rocks everywhere. See if I can get away with it. It's probably going to be too long. Man, it's shaking a little bit. This is, what are you supposed to do there now? I guess you're OB. Okay. So, right behind the green is OB. It's playing kind of laggy on my system anyway. And I'm in between clubs. But that being OB right there, that is, you know, I hate to say it, that's kind of severe. There's not a lot of room for landing. I suppose you could lay up there, but, you know, you have people trying to go for it. So let's see if I club down the 4-iron. I'm going to get there. It's definitely a tough shot with a little bit of lag. Let's see what happens here. So I guess that was the play. Definitely got a little lag in this hole too. There's something suspended in the air here. And you've got the OB right behind. Am I seeing things? The OB right behind the green. I don't like that. Yeah, what's going on here? Marker left in the air. I guess it was supposed to be part of that. So some things are starting to get lost a little bit here. And I'm hoping that the course gets less laggy and opens up. It's becoming overkill with the rocks here, guy. I will take the putt, though. Thank you very much. Hey, guys, thanks for watching. Doing a Masters Club Tour review. We're always looking for courses that can go in our Master Clubs Tour Society PS4 with a handicap of 20. A lot of good guys, so, you know, if you're ever interested, stop by. All right. Man, there is just so much going on. And you're good at it. The imagination's really good. And some of it's just that it's not my style. Everything's not bad. The main thing is the lagginess. Now, maybe you played on the system and play tested it. It could be fine. I don't have a PlayStation Pro or anything, so let's keep going. 136, so 126, playing about 124. And, well, just had a little power surge here. That was weird. But I don't think I lost anybody. I live on the Jersey Shore, and we've had some serious humidity, and looks like some thunderstorms are coming in. Okay. Should be able to get there, I would think. And swing's falling apart. Little lag there too. Not terrible, but definitely a little lag. There's so much going on. The graphics are really trying hard. And I have, what is it called, depth of field or draw distance. I even turned that off for this round. That will improve sometimes the distance on the draw. Um, I will say your greens have putted, even though I missed that one. The greens have putted pretty true. Unfortunately, the lag on the first and second hole caused a little bit of problem. You definitely got a lot to look at. All right, going to the back nine here. 495, stroke index 10. Okay. Wide open here. Some good atmosphere here. And you do open it up a little more, but still a lot of rocks, man. This one you should be able to get away from, though. That should be all right. Tee shot was pretty good. That was pretty fun there. Grab the hill. It's a grip and rip. Not bad. Not really a challenge much in that fairway, but not bad. 135 up one. So nothing. And little wind blowing. I'm going to de-loft, try to get cute with a gap and try to get close there. Oh, very fast. Wow. Does not feel like a very fast. Maybe get a kick. Members bounce. Not really. Not really. Probably hit that too far. Should have lofted it. Yeah, that was my fault there. Nothing wrong with the hole, just a terrible play. Just going to use the old Texas wedge from here and try to get close. Who knows what'll happen. Hey, go in. Getting greedy now, just destroying this hole. Just destroyed it. Yeah, I mean, can't do that. What am I doing? Okay. That hole was not that bad. I just played it terribly. A lot of rocks cutting off some of the view of that fairway that was really wide open. It's pretty straightforward. Now you've opened up the area a little. It's not as claustrophobic as it was. Still a ton of rocks. I do mean a ton. Can't believe it's going so fast. What you got to do here is like that out of bounds you had on the last hole, right behind the rocks at the edge of the green. That's just the way the wind was going to carry it. That'd be a little too much. This one's not playing as bad. Again, so many rocks. The first couple holes were a problem. I mean, I'm only on a regular PS4, so maybe guys on the PC and Xbox Pro, PS4 Pro wouldn't have that problem. I felt like I couldn't putt those first two ones. Now your greens, on the other hand, have had a nice little undulation. Some have been a little flat, but they've been putting true, and you did a nice job on some of them. Not as clustered as the front nine. Let's see if you keep going with that theory. Little airport out there. I mean, there's everything in this town. I'm waiting to see the strip club. I mean, there's got to be a Hooters and a, Church's Fried Chicken out here somewhere, you would think. It's got every damn thing else. All right. 398 par 4. Not going to make that. Might roll through. Not bad. Could lay up here. See where this takes us. All right. I could live with that. 136. 131. Interesting green here. The retaining walls, and they're tough to do. You missed there. You got to pull that in, and it's really noticeable there. Now the terrain over here, this is tough to do and to get level. It's such a pain in the butt that I don't have a problem with that. However, this being your third or fourth course, if you're going to go to the retaining walls, and that's going to be, that's going to be seeable. Over here, this is not my style either. You can get caught in the wood in front of there. So, yeah, I'm not a big fan of this hole. Tried to do, I think, a little too much. I mean, it's subjective. Might tell me to shut up and be right, but, I'm reviewing it. It's not a great look. Not a great look there. So this is the first real hole I didn't like what you were trying to do too much. Hey Ariel, doing a review. I saw you online. I was trying to get this done. I was going to come on, so I got another fellow designer on. I'm playing La Ramona National. Just picked up a random course. This is his third course. It had so many rocks in the first couple holes, man, that it was really laggy on my regular PS4. Anyway, we got Ariel in the chat who is a really good designer for TGC tours. If you check out Kanata, Jasna, Polina, Engineers, he's got some really good stuff going on. And I know he's working on BlackRock that looks really great. So I appreciate you jumping in for this review. The front nine was really claustrophobic. As you can see, he's got a lot of buildings and stuff going on. Not exactly my taste, but it was really claustrophobic and laggy. The first couple holes were tough. The greens have been good here. The sculpting's been pretty good. The tee box has actually changed after a couple shots. A lot of weird stuff going on here. And a weird swing to boot. That could be trouble. And we also had an out of bounds. I think it was behind the fourth or fifth green. That was filled with rocks up to the fringe, and it was out of bounds at the rock. So, really can't do that. But he's had some good ideas too, so I don't want to discourage. However, when you get all the eye candy going, and there were some holes that just didn't play good, you got to remember, geez, hit the rock and go. That's my fault. That's not playability. You have to remember that playability is number one. I'd rather have no planting and be able to run around this course, guy. I know you put a lot of work in. And some of it looks good, and in my opinion, some of it is a little bit much, but it did open up on the back here. Still getting some lag when I first start to putt. Let's move on to 14. Okay. Oh, wow. Again, Detroit Rock City over here. Kiss would have had a field day. This is Again, with the play, it's 367, so I guess I shouldn't complain. There's really no reason to hit a driver up here past this. So, okay, you got to lay up. I'm okay with that. I mean, 387, I'm not complaining. I just think some of the choices were not exactly right up my alley. Hope we don't have another pole suspended in the air. We've had it all here. Is that one down? Okay. That one got down. So that looks better. Wow. That's a runoff there. But you got enough room to get to, so. Looks like it's going to be a sand wedge. Little blind tee shot over the rocks. I do like the stairs going between the rocks. Makes me feel like some kind of cathedral or something. I'm going to hit that runoff. Good Lord. Okay. I knew it was there, so that's not a horrible design. I knew the front was going to fade away. I don't have a problem with that. I should probably just play better. Chip it probably way by. Nah, not too bad. All right. Again, I know what you're going for, so I don't really have a problem with this hole either. Green's putted true. There's some areas probably could have used a little more break. But then again, with some of the lag. Not bad here. Right at the 737 max. That could be dangerous. Actually, that thing is grounded, so. Look like an Airbus 320 anyway. I do like planes. Definitely looks more like the Airbus. Good twist and bridge work behind there. You spent a lot of time on the environment, and that's okay. But some of the holes' playability was not great. You saw the couple poles sticking up, some suspended stuff in the air. That's, I guess, is easy to miss, but not if you do the final playthrough. So you've opened it up in the back a little bit. The front was definitely tough with buildings basically right on the edge of the first cut. So that was a little bit tough. That looks like some water back there. It's another tricky hole. That's tricky, my friend. I definitely got a little lag. I didn't even mean to move the stick that far. So it could just be me. Let's just have a run at this, see what happens. And I might go right in the water. I saw that little water back there, and I said, that'd be interesting, and then I go right in it. Okay, I deserve that. Whoa. Now, I've had two like this where I was not even able, I don't think that's your fault, to put the ball down in any kind of area. I guess that's it. I guess it took me back. What is going on here? Wow, okay. That's not your fault. That's just the way you had it set up is how it's going to do it. I mean, I don't even know how this is coming out at this point. This is just crazy. I'm just going to hit a hard flop and see if it goes back on the Ryan. Yeah, I guess I could have done that. I screwed up this hole worse than it looks. I didn't like the setup that great, but it's more of a personal opinion. I'm screwing this one up. A little bit of lag. It's definitely affecting it. Yeah, I thought it put me back on the tee, Ariel. I was definitely not sure where it was going there. I thought it was back on the tee. I was surprised that it put me up there on a different tee. So, yeah, I should have paid closer attention. Okay, two left, and it closes with two par fives. Need a couple good holes here. Ariel, if you're on later tonight, I might be doing another review. You're welcome to comment, or even if it's a course you know. I'd like to get some more input. Ariel, I don't know. I mean, this has so much stuff in it, and the front nine was loaded with condos, and every piece that was in here right up to the fairway. This is much more wide open in the back. Yeah, maybe we'll do Gale Harbor tonight. Get to spend a little time with the wife and have a late dinner. But if you're around, definitely. And guys, like I said, definitely check out Ariel's courses. Kanata, Jasna, Polina, Engineers. Engineers is a great, if you guys like to play alt shot, even match, or that. Really great challenges. Can leave your partner with some crazy shots, approach shots. A lot of fun. This hole here, I mean, there's just so much going on. And like I said, not sure what to do sometimes here. Spent a lot of time on the cities, and the front nine buildings were actually really good to look at. You stack some buildings together that were interesting. In my opinion here, and Ariel says if anybody tries this, because this will be on YouTube later, play default green speed at Engineers. Just a tip. But definitely go check it out, guys. He's a fun designer, and I like everything he's put out. I've had him in the society, and he knows what he's doing. I only have two courses out. One, luckily, did make tour. And like I said, everything I say is subjective. The course that I thought less of mine made tour, so everybody's got their own opinion. I think there's so many rocks here, though, it's starting to drive me a little nuts. But you opened it up a little. The front nine had the building so close, it was really tough to do anything here. I do appreciate the time you put on it. My swing has had it. I need to go get some dinner, too. All right, not bad. Again, the greens here haven't played that bad. You had some decent runoffs, and then there are spots where they're a little bit too flat and not challenging. But to be honest, they were some of the better part of the course. I think if you took this, what I would do is, and this is my opinion, I would take it back because it's got some nice layout holes. I would definitely change a few of the fairways and cut down some of the rocks in the front nine where they block the fairway. And I would take out, I know you worked on it, but I would take out some of those buildings in the front nine that are right on the fairway. I mean, you wouldn't see a golf course like that. I know it's fantasy. Just a lot of lag in the beginning. And when you start off with people with lag and, you change the tee markers from the Texas Longhorn to that after a couple holes, it's a little bit weird. It's a little bit jarring. You spent a lot of time on the atmosphere, and some of your buildings look really good. Then again, the buildings on the front nine look better than the buildings on the back nine. Crazy stuff here. I guess on a hot day, that's not too bad. Fans get drunk and fall in. You had a couple nice bridges. You got buildings like this that look nice. And like I said, it's more open here, so it's better than it was in the front. With, as you can see up there, with all these rocks and where the buildings were just so cut in. It's gotten a little better on the back. I would do a tour version, to be honest with you, and I'd get rid of a lot of this stuff. This course has potential. It just has too much going on. And guys who play regular PS4s like me, or they play online with 3 or 4 guys in alt shot, you're going to get some serious lag. You got to always remember that when people are designing. Stuttering a little bit here too. I mean, it's probably the fifth or sixth hole I've had some stutter. Now I've seen worse, but it's not that great either. Just get a Texas wedge and get out of here. This retaining wall is a little better. Remember the few earlier. If you're going to do the retaining walls, and Lord knows I'm not good at them. Let's see how you did here. Now I'm just curious. Man, this course has everything. And let's take a look at those real quick. Yeah, now these are done better than what we had last time, so I think you figured it out a little bit by the end. Yeah, so I don't have a problem with that. The earlier ones, that's why I said you should make a tour course of this, because this has potential. It really does. Fix those retaining walls, get rid of these rocks that make the whole thing lag in the beginning. Get rid of those buildings on the that are up against it in the front nine. You know, it's subjective. If you like them, hey, keep it. There you have it. La Ramona National. And again, as I've been saying, the front nine just too cluttered for me, in my opinion. Do respect all the work you put in. As you're taking a look at the first hole up here, and around this corner, there's so much going on. Felt like I couldn't play the first couple holes. Get a little more playability, and I wouldn't. It would look good with less. Again, I'm not trying to be harsh. It's subjective. You may like it, but anybody on a regular PS4 or Xbox is going to have some front nine lag. The out of bounds around the green at the fifth hole where rocks there and there's no escape on a long approach. I mean, that's tough. If the wind was up, nobody's going to stop that. You're going to force a guy who hits the green to go out of bounds. So those are playability issues that I think you should work on. And remember, that hole also had you missed a couple light posts that were hanging in the air over the green. So you got to go around. You had some good ideas, some flow to the fairways, and some nice holes. And listen, I'm an amateur designer. Too many rocks, and I think you spent too much time on the eye candy. And when you lose playability, you're better off like me on one of my first courses. Barely plan it and get the thing playing good where you got, think about angles into greens. Think about forced layups, not having blind shots. Uh, you design condos and stuff better than I ever could. I would make a tour course and fix it up. It definitely had potential, though. The greens were also a little too easy. I don't want to be harsh. I'm going to give you a 3. If the rocks and all that were not so abundant and the lag, I could have gone better because you put in a lot of work. If you made less effort, I don't even know if I would have gave it that. So, my opinion, go get a tour course, get these rocks out of here, get these condos out from upside. Um, unless it's what you like, then keep it. But if it doesn't play good and the playability is an issue and you got out of bounds right by the greens and rocks where you can't see blind shots that go out of bounds, those things can be corrected. I would make a tour version of that and you could fix those problems because you had potential here. There's just too much going on. And even with the open fairways, it opened up a little on the back nine. There was just so many things going on here that I'm not a huge fan of the style. I'm going to give you 3 because you had some good ideas. And like I said, if you get rid of some of the rocks, think about some angles, and it's always, always, always playability first. I'd rather not see a rock and not have a plant on this course and have angles into greens and, where you got to hit one side or have a tier in a green. So you know what you're doing with the designer. I think you need to focus more on playing a solid course first. You definitely got potential. So I'm going to give you 3 stars, and I hope you take that to heart. And any comments you guys have, if I've been too harsh, if you play it, let me know what you think. It might be more into somebody's style. I was kind of tossed on this one. All right, that's it for La Ramona National. This is Rich from Master Clubs Tour. Ariel, I'll see you in a little bit, hopefully later on tonight in a couple hours if you're still around, and give some pointers from a really good designer on what he thinks of those courses. So that's it for now, guys. Gonna sign off. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon.